I am motivated. Hold it, I am motivated, and now all of a sudden, because of this patch, I don't want to play no more, bro. Something's not adding up. Just say you haven't got a sponsorship.
But honestly, I've come a long way, man. It's crazy. I still remember.
You come a long way, bro. You're going on like you're Khabib, undefeated. You need to win a couple of Evos and become an all-time great. You haven't come this far just to come this far, baby boy. What's up, YouTube? Ozzy back with another one. Ex-Tekken veteran, ex-Tekken event organizer. And you know what? I came across this video of Joka saying he's retiring from Tekken. And I watched the video and I left feeling confused more than anything. There was a few big contradictions in this video. And he said something and then he would say something else. And I was thinking, hey, Geek, what are you saying? Some things didn't make sense in this video.
I didn't agree with the direction that season 2 was heading in, but there were some changes that they made which were good, and I like that. But
so he talks about the positives of the changes.
It feels like with season 3 they've doubled down on things, Again, I do want to mention that season 3 does have some great changes, changes like to Claudio, to Asuka, King's Downfall do change, Clive's 1+2 change, and so on. But there's, of course, other changes that I don't even need to talk about that are insane and completely unnecessary, in my opinion. Now, we waited a very long time for this patch, during season 2.
Well, okay, guys, can I point something out, to the youngers? When we were competing in the previous Tekkens, let me tell you something. There was no patches. We played Tekken 6 Bob. There was no patches. Evo Finals was just Bob, right? We had to deal with this. There were so many broken things in the previous Tekkens. I started at Tekken 4 competing. I had to go up against Jin as Lei Wulong. There was nowhere to complain. Now, I'm not saying, now you could turn around and say, Ozzy, you know what? We got that opportunity now so we can make a change. Yes. But I think you guys are too soft, man.
Even the season 2 patches, some of them got delayed as well because of the competitive season and whatnot. And I just think, honestly, like, this is a really, really underwhelming patch.
But hold on, I want to know what Tekken you started playing from. That's my biggest thing. I started playing from Tekken when it was called Tekken. So if anyone should be vexed, it should be us old school players. I'm confused here.
I don't think I'm the only one saying this. I mean, we waited a long time. We did expect a bigger patch. Now, I do like, again, he smash systematic change is good, the install change is good, but, like, it seems like they say one thing, but they do the other,
Which is, I agree with him on that.
And why do he smashes through wall splice they with, and stuff like that? Like,
yeah, the second hit, it wall splats. But if you know that, you know how to avoid that. You're a top player. One of my favorite players. Like, the dude uses Heihachi. Yo, you need some serious skill to play Heihachi. And I wish, when I was in my prime, we had a player like him. I wish I played him in my prime, yard. Playing you in your prime. We never had any top Heihachi players apart from Harry Potter, but he was in Italy. I would have loved to play him.
I just don't like the direction the game's going in.
All right, bro, but you're not the only one. You're not the only one. But let me tell you something. When you are competing now, there's millions and millions of pounds involved. There's Basa, there's dollar, there's pesos, there's the dollar, there's moolah, baby. I don't know. You could turn around and say, you know what, Ozzy, yes, I didn't do it for the money, which is fair. But I'm going to pull you up on something.
And it's something I've been saying and voicing, but I think enough is enough, I think it's important to quit while you're ahead and to remember.
Quit while you're ahead. I disagree. I don't think you're ahead. I think you got more. You won that championship in Pakistan. That was your message saying, you know what? I can be an all-time great. Right now, you're not an all-time great. But you've got the capabilities to be an all-time great, Joka. What are you doing? Who's in your ear?
All good things do come to an end,
Not all good things come to an end. Bro, you going on like you're my age. Bro, I went up against the industry. Unless you're going and doing events now and giving back to the community, then I'll be like, okay, cool. But bro, I went against the industry. I put 50 grand of my own money in Lions Den, which you hollered at me in 2020. You were like, what time does it finish or start? And then COVID killed my dreams. I lost so much money there. You guys are not losing crazy money like that.
I don't like the way they marketed the whole season 3 with.
All right, that's fine. I'm sure the Pakistani players didn't like the way they marketed. I'm sure 80% of the players, but they deal with it. Bro, there's issues in every game. Yes, every single game. You play cricket. You know what? Now you can't reverse swing the ball for bowlers. They changed the ball now. So you can't reverse swing the ball. In football, they got VAR now. If your ear is offside in the VAR, that's it. No goal. You think that doesn't vex the whole sports industry? No game is perfect. This dunya is not perfect.
Back to basics and whatnot. I just feel like it's basically just been a buff on offense, really, for the most part. Characters getting...
Yeah, but you're a sick Hiyachi. If you know that, you gotta learn to adapt.
New moves, new changes to like certain moves and whatnot. I think it's genuinely too much at this point. It's not something I agree with, not something that I like. So of course I haven't.
Yeah, not everyone likes it, bro.
That doesn't mean I'll completely quit Tekken. I think people need to understand that. And, there's a lot of dumbasses that are commenting on my tweet saying, "Oh, we'll see you back. We'll see you back." No, I don't think I'll come back to competing.
You don't come back to competing, but
I think I'll stick to streaming.
You won't come back to competing, but you'll stick to streaming. Make it make sense. If I don't like a game, I'm not playing it. This is so if I'm losing at a game, guess what? The best way to win is not play. I think there's something more, Joka, by you're not telling us.
Creation and coaching. I did sign up for Evo Japan. I don't think I'll be competing there. I think I'll just be there in attendance because I did.
So you're gonna fly to Japan and just watch it, bro? You're going on like you're my age. Something's happened. You've lost your spark. It happens to everyone. Everyone goes through this, but it's how you get back up is what's gonna determine you as a player. Everyone falls. You've lost your fire. You're comfortable at home. You're streaming. You're making money. Whatever, right? It's easy, but you won't be remembered as an all-time great, and you can be an all-time great.
Planning with friends for a long time, like Hossein and Chop and whatnot. So, yeah, I think this season just isn't it for me, and I feel like, again, a lot more changes could have been made, but they weren't made. I don't understand why they're so scared of making big changes, whether it's systematically, whether it's two characters.
Wait, I'm confused. Do you want the changes to be for your character?
I just think it is time to pack it up, put the fries in the bag.
Pack it up.
Especially when it comes to competing. Of course, Tekken has...
This is so... Guys, there's so many discrepancies, if I could use that word correctly, in what he's saying. If I turn around and say, guys, you know what? I ain't competing no more. I don't like Tekken. But you know what? I'll still be playing Tekken. Don't get it twisted now. I'll still be playing Tekken. But I don't like Tekken. Tell the truth, man. You gotta let... You know what I personally think? I personally think because you lost your sponsorship, they're not paying you a salary, and you're thinking, you know what? I'm comfortable at home. Let me just play video games at home, make the money from that Coach Tutu Bunde, and that's it. And I think that's what it is. Because you just put out this tweet. I'm a free agent currently looking to represent a team, organization, in the biggest year of my profession. I am motivated. Hold it. I am motivated. And now all of a sudden, because of this patch, I don't want to play no more. Bro, something's not added up. Just say you haven't got a sponsorship. I'm making money at home. I ain't trying to go out and just waste more money. I don't know. There's too many killers in the game. I don't know. I don't want to go down as an all-time great. Why don't you just be honest? I don't know, man. I'm motivated and ready to lock in for EWC. And all of a sudden, guys, I'm going to go to Japan and I'm not going to compete. This is the truth. You've lost your sponsorship, which is fine. Yeah, you're going to lose. We're going to lose everything in this life. Let me tell you something. We come from nothing. So everything is a bonus, Joka. Yeah, everything is a bonus. You will get a bigger sponsorship You understand? But take a break. It's fine. No one's knocking you. But don't turn around and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna be still playing the game. I don't like the game. I don't like the way it's going, but I'm still." That that doesn't sound. That sounds a bit hypocritical. If I don't know, it doesn't sound right to me. You know, if I turn around and say I hate my girlfriend, but I'm still gonna be with her, that sounds a bit like this is a very toxic relationship. But this is the truth, in my opinion. Maybe I might be wrong. Maybe I might be completely wrong. Now I'm trying to be fair here, as impartial as possible. But what are you saying? You're quitting Tekken competitively and taking it less seriously, but or just stepping back emotionally? Because that's not how this video comes across, bro. Um, the way you've said it made it sound like a full exit, but then in reality, it's like a partial step back. I'm still going to be streaming and playing rank. It's so confusing because hey, whether you lost a sponsorship because of a situation or something happened, but there's no confirmation here, so we're just speculating. I don't know. I'm really confused about this video. It's probably one of the most confusing videos. It's like a chick giving you mixed signals.
Season 2 was a decent year for me. It wasn't as good as season 1 in my Tekken 7 days. But again, it was really stressful competing in season 2 when the game was like this.
I agree. Professional competing is not easy. I've done it.
Well, the game was worse, sorry. But yeah, I just can't see myself doing it for another year. So I'd prefer to,
just say you're burnt out, bro. Just say you're burnt out. You need a break.
Stay at home, work on other hobbies, maybe do my masters and whatnot. So
do your masters. Bro, you're wasting your time. Degrees. All right, so you're gonna spend 5-6 grand doing your masters, right? Your degree, your masters only has value in the UAE. And we know what's going on in the UAE right now. So your passion is Tekken. My passion has always been Tekken. This is so confusing, but you can always come back to do your masters. But I tell you what you can't come back to is when you lose your reaction. I'm telling you, I could see Hiachi's down back too when I was in my prime. Now I can't see it, right? The older you get, it happens.
Yeah, I just thought I'd make an explanation video. I think it's important that you guys know. And of course, there's going to be probably a lot of people talking about this.
Look, the truth of the matter is he's lost his fire, guys. Once that fire is gone, he needs to look at himself and think, oh, yeah. He's probably got friends around him say, oh, bro, yeah, it's fine, man, this and that. But he doesn't know. His friends are sly competitors as well. There's no friends in the FGC. I'm going to make that clear. You are one of the best players I've visually seen and come from Birmingham. There's nothing much coming from Birmingham apart from your RS3, brother. And you're quitting. Come on, man.
I'm surprised it's even reached this.
Listen, get your ass in the gym, develop your body, and come back as one of the best champions. Let's go, champ. That's what I think you should do.
Many interactions.
But that's my opinion.
But yeah, guys, those are my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I do really want to thank everyone. I did say this on stream. But honestly, I've come a long way, man. It's crazy. I still remember.
You come a long way, bro. You're going on like you're Khabib, undefeated. You need to win a couple of Evos and become an all-time great. You haven't come this far just to come this far, baby boy. I don't know.
My first tournament in 2019, going to versus fighting.
Bro, he messaged me when I announced my 2020 event. He's like, Aki, I'm coming down. I said, bro, I can't wait to meet you. Something like that. I don't know why. Maybe it could be clickbait, rage bait.
And it's just crazy.
Something's happened. You know, listen, everyone's got their private life. Every player has gone through trials. So maybe he's going through something. But what you're saying in the video doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
How much I've achieved since then in both Tekken 7 and Tekken 8. I will forever cherish those memories. I will forever be grateful for everyone that supported me.
Bro, you're going on like you're leaving, but at the same time, you're still going to be streaming. I left for 10 years. No one gave a fuck. No one asked, Ozzy, get here. That's it. If you're going to leave, leave. Bro, man's giving an emotional speech and then still streaming. Bro, it's so confusing.
During these times, these good times, the trying times and everything, it really does mean a lot.
Bro, Let me tell you the trying times. I went up against the industry, Lala. No one supported me. That's trying times. I cried. I would cry myself to sleep, knowing my dreams over. Namco did not sponsor me. You still got sponsorship as a player, and you're quitting. And you know you could get more sponsorship. The Arabs are involved now. I don't know, guys.
And
Things don't add up.
yeah, honestly, it just doesn't go unnoticed. I've accepted it for what it is. You know, I'm not crying or anything or none of that. I've just accepted it.
You shouldn't be crying. You're playing a video game.
All good things come to an end, and that's just the way it is. That's just life. You know, you just gotta accept it and keep moving, man. Keep on keeping on. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this breaks down.
Okay, guys, my final thoughts, right? This feels less like a full quit video, but more like I'm frustrated with the game and I'm going to throw my toys at the pram, yeah? And honestly, it's understandable. I get it, right? But clarity matters. Don't say one thing and you're going to do another, because actions speak louder than words. And that message is so mixed. It's unbelievably mixed. So anyway, what do you guys think? I'm so confused. Let me know in the comments. If you like the video, give it a like. You know, Ozzy going to keep it 100. I don't have no affiliation with no one. If you like the video and you want to continue with my takes and my journey, hit the subscribe button. Helps the channel out. Big you up.